Hello there everybody, my name is Juan. Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be taking on Persona 5 Royale Part 33. Before we do get started, I do have a couple of things that I kind of want to talk about, because it's starting to feel like we are reaching the end game of this series, and so I kind of want to talk about a few things, kind of bring it all back together, because this story is vast. There's a lot of moving parts to it, and I think I have a couple of theories about what's truly going on here. We are kind of reaching the end game because, say, in like 2 parts ago, mentioned that we got to the latest criminal that we're gonna try to change the heart of, and that is herself. And she is currently, in the present time within the story, investigating us for all the other shit we did before that. But her telling us that we have reached the most recent victim, if you will, demonstrates that we're reaching at least the present time. I don't know what really is going to happen after that investigation she's conducting on us presently, but things are wrapping up a little bit, so I kind of wanted to bring into motion the SIU director. That guy is a little shady. We know very little about him, and we don't really know what's going on there. That is going to continue to get developed. And because Shay is investigating both the mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves, that is what's going to lead us to end up investigating her as a potential person who set us up in the Okumura situation, leading the public to believe that we're the ones responsible for essentially killing him, which we aren't. I think Akechi is the person who is working under the SIU director, and he is the masked individual in the metaverse. But it's a little bit of an iffy one, because in the last part, we did kind of see Akechi reacting to Okumura's death, kind of, and he was kind of really disgusted, almost. So if he is that individual, he is playing this double face kind of good. Like I've said before, I really want Akechi to kind of be my friend, but it is likely that he's going to be one of our ultimate enemies, so I doubt that that's going to be the case. One thing I do want to bring up, do you guys remember the guy who got Joker in trouble at the very beginning of the game, claiming that he was assaulting him, and when he was actually like trying to take advantage of this woman at the beginning, which is what led Joker to jump in, and then the guy was like calling the police. For whatever reason, this guy has connections to the police. We did see him again when we celebrated with Ryuji and An and Morgana at the hotel. We had like a little banquet there. That guy like popped out into an elevator. He has something to do with politics. He came out on TV as well. So I imagine that is the penultimate boss, because we were introduced to him at the very beginning and have got nothing about him ever since then. It is very fair to assume that's who we're gonna be facing up against. Maybe he is the person who the casino palace belongs to, because inevitably I imagine we're gonna have to deal with that palace as well, right? So there's all these little strings that we get very little information on, but they're there. They're in the background, and they're coming. So I figure we're going to get into that. Let me see. I wrote down a few lists. So yeah, the public has been convinced that we are the murderers because of what happened to Okumura. Okay. And in this part, I guess when everybody last met up in the hideout, Futaba was kind of like, I'm thinking something. So I imagine he has some kind of plan as to try to help us clear our names. But, we have exams. Okay, so let me get into it. Dude, I had a Red Bull. I am fucking wired the fuck out right now. But it's okay, because I'm gonna have some fun right now. I'm very, very interested in a lot of things. Let's see. I'm excited to see how Kasumi is going to do in her regionals, and if and when she's going to be able to join us as the Phantom Thieves. I think maybe she just doesn't. Beautiful. Hey. I just loaded it in. I'm already excited. Okay. We left off in a room. Who texted us? Let me see. How is Ryuji? Oh yeah, Ryuji's rank 9. I mean, we could max him out, and if we max him out, I don't have a confidant that I have maxed out. Oh wait, should I sync this up actually? I'm a shapeshifter. Alright. Do we max out Ryuji here? Maybe he could be of help if he's maxed out. I don't have any... I mean, I do have a confidant that's maxed out, but not one that I can use in battle, so I don't know if that will actually help me in battle. I mean, Ryuji... how about... Let me take a look at the map. Let's see who else, besides the guys who have texted us, we can actually go see. Alright, let's go there. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna go investigate a little bit. Oh, it's a guy giving a speech. Okay, let's listen to it again. Are you guys saying something? Let's see. That's right, buddy. Criminals deserve what's coming to them. Are you talking about the conference? I don't know if they had to be so harsh. He was trying to apologize. I guess what that Akechi dude's been saying is true after all. Surely. He's there, but I heard that President Okumura passed away. I wonder if the Okumura Empire is over now without him at the helm. Many people sympathize with him. Their stock price hit rock bottom, but it has since rebounded. So then, he was a sacrificial lamb for their business. What a world we live in. Yeah, it's like... One of the interesting things about that is that everybody was on the bandwagon for, oh my god, take him down, because they realized that his practices in taking advantage of people were kind of fucked up. Now that he's gone, everybody feels bad for him. But it's kind of like you guys really just like switch back and forth. What's his name? IOI? Where are we? I don't really... Oh, this guy. He's here, but I already kind of... I can't stop thinking about what happened the other day. He was just trying to apologize, but they punished him anyway. Are the Phantom Thieves pissed off? Do they not accept apologies? Ooh, that's kind of crazy. Where is the... I was gonna say, I don't really understand how you're supposed to get that confident, the politician, because I can't find a way to actually get a job at the beef bowl soup place shop thing. I mean, fuck it, let's go, fuck it, let's go with, man, I kinda wanna go with him. We do have heckin' tonkeries that can help us max out or, catalyze the evolution of him, but fuck it, you know what? We haven't hung out with Ryuji in a minute. You're not getting the jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you wanna do it together? I'm in serious trouble. Sure, let's do it. That's a huge help. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. Oh, hey, we're right here. Studying with you really helps me focus. Though I'm having tons of trouble with these questions. How are things going for you? Better than usual. Yeah, Makoto has been helping me out a little bit. Seeing someone in danger of failing his exams is probably extra motivation for you, huh? I suppose. Ryuji's like, really, bitch? I gotta do this. How lame would it be if Phantom Thief got held back to a grade? I guess I'll try super hard because you're here. Okay, I guess you should try real hard regardless.
Wanna head back?
Oh my god, we went under 50%. That's crazy. Pulling all-nighters is the worst. I really should have started studying sooner. Oh yeah, it's exam time. Let's do it. Let's knock it out. At least the school festival soon. That's the thing I'm looking forward to the most right now. Yeah, but are they still going to hold it? It might get cancelled. Don't say that. You're bumming me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as is. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot. I mean... Trash talking feels risky. Meh. Awful, they betrayed us. Did you hear those rumors? She's so lucky. It's almost like her test scores don't matter. I wonder if they really are from our school. The teachers are doing a 180 on the honor student. She's on the podium. Good for her. She did it. I don't know if she's third, but if they're changing their mind about her, she did it. She got first. And all we had to do was, like, motivate her by awakening her persona.
Phantom thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Oh my god, getting NPCs talking is a little jarring
Haven't
sometimes.
people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Yeah,
Oh,
watch
man.
out.
Does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets.
Alright, we can knock this out. We've done it twice before. We can do it again.
Well, shall we begin?
Let's do it. Oh, you know, it's 22. Counting both black and white surfaces, how many surfaces are there total in the soccer ball? Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 24, no?
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Uh-oh. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide an explanation for why the soccer ball is only comprised of the colors black and white. Soccer balls, didn't the teacher say that the number of colors used to be different? Do you remember? I don't remember. It used to be black, it used to be one color? Right, it was only one color, but that wouldn't really grab your eye. Oh yeah, I remember. I think she said that unlike now, soccer games were broadcasted with black and white picture? Right, a single colored ball would be hard to spot in black and white. So they changed the color of the ball to make it easily identifiable on TV.
Yep.
You finished in time. I'll take it. Time is up. Put down your pencil. Is that it for today? Oh, I love that we kind of just speed through this, to be honest. Here they go.
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves?
You know they're murderers, right? That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Hey. Alright, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this.
Now,
I wonder if you
everyone,
fail, if there's actual repersons. This is the second day of your exams. Please begin. Okay. Who conducted executions using this device? This guy invented it. I think it's Louis the 14th.
That doesn't look
It's
like
not?
it'll work.
What is the reason that most people cannot become a cormorant fisherman at Nagasawara? It is a hereditary
Ooh,
profession.
This.
One more. Give me one more. Dude, I'm 50%. Holy. Holy shit, the little chatter took longer than me answering the questions. This is the last day? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
Among
Now that you
Us!
mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap.
You gotta
You
report
think so?
that.
I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Oh, she didn't say nothing. She's like, shut up and get your test
Okay,
ready.
class, let's get started.
Third day, okay. What is the meaning of robota, the etymological root of robots? It's not slave labor?
Ooh, we can do this!
Okay. Which of the following describes the destiny of stars? Density of stars in outer space. Oh, 3 Bs in all of Europe. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, now we're better than 50%, so we'll pass. Is there a 4th day of exams? That's a little crazy, no? Last day, maybe? Yeah, beautiful. Seems like some of those were kind of tough. Yeah, the first two couple I didn't remember. Because, for example, the guillotine question, they asked who conducted the executions, but not who made the guillotine, right? So, oh, do we not need to do anything?
Police are here again?
Ooh.
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
Ha.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place. Da-na-na-na. This is the plan, I would imagine. Da-da-na. Like, go?
It's open.
That sounded so realistic, I'm not gonna lie.
Welcome.
Oh, he's not talking. Ah, you're the third year Okumura-san, correct? So good to see you. Please, have a seat. Are you okay? Huh? Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. Ah, that's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with people either.
Excuse me?
Oh? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. I'm alright though. Silence. Yeah, it must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well,
Not weird in the least. Just take your time, we'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all this in that way.
quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up like, I have to talk right now. Thinking of this is just sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
The people closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. Even my family has always focused solely on work.
See.
So, was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes.
Yes. Meals we actually ate together were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
I've never been to upscale social events, but I'm not sure if I should ask this. But, well, didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day now? Feel free to stop by again anytime you like. Oh, yes, I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. I received word from Futaba-chan about an upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet though, so I'm going to take care of my flowers first. See you later.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru.
I was about to say, oh, we get no option. Oh, she's speaking. How troubling. What's wrong?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately.
Any way I can help?
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me.
Oh.
Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees.
That's crazy.
But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
That sounds tough.
It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up involved with company matters.
Yeah.
Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks.
Huh.
It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust.
Huh.
I try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me. But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account.
Damn, that is a complex situation.
I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter.
No worries.
I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees.
Huh.
But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. Closer to my own viewpoint.
To be fair, I didn't say shit. She just kind of figured it out on her own a little
If it isn't too much
bit.
trouble, could we speak about this again some other time?
Sure. I think one of the only
In
things...
return, I'll...
It's
What
time.
can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house.
Huh.
To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone. To take my mind off of everything that's happened.
That's good.
Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment?
I mean, yeah.
I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes.
I want to try them.
You like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables.
Like
Do you think I
Futaba?
could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
Or boss? Brother, try asking at Okumura Foods. Holy, that's terrible. That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion.
Yeah.
I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good.
I think bringing her to LeBlanc is kind of
Well
suspicious,
then,
though.
Shall we head over to the hideout?
Because Sojiro has mentioned a couple of times now that he's like, wow, I can't believe the Phantom
Congrats on
Thieves.
surviving midterms.
Okay.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them.
A speech from outside, okay.
In order to make that natural course of action a reality.
Is that the guy that I was mentioning at the beginning? Okay, hold.
Again? It's so
Because
damn loud.
I don't really know what his name is. What can we even call him? The final boss, I guess. He was on television kind of like debating almost. He was talking about the Phantom Thieves, but he was kind of debating in a sort of way that kind of was political. Maybe outside he's just campaigning, trying to get people to like vote for him in some kind of election or something. I don't know, but the voice sounds kind of familiar. So let's see.
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
I mean, yeah.
Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
Okay.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
Okay.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves?
Ah.
For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun?
No,
it was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe
No, they did not want it in the hype. That is where the systematic setup for the Phantom Thieves to be the enemy, the evil people in the world started. That's where it all began.
Wait a moment.
Haha.
What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the MedJed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense.
Ryuji, you're the last person that needs to...
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Huh.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
Oh.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number.
Huh.
Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
Ooh.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture.
Interesting.
Both MedJed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result.
I thought she was gonna say, I also noticed the same fingerprint when I went through Shay's laptop, but let's see.
On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing
also
and the perfect
Haru?
target. If both of those had been set up,
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start?
Ha.
No way.
this is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Yeah.
We gotta be overthinking things.
You're not an
We're
overthinker.
talking both the rankings and MedJed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
Huh.
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
That's actually a smart thing to say. Calm down.
Yeah. This doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Could be, but...
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them.
Yep.
We need to find clues, no matter what.
The soundtrack is really good for like tense situations. I really like get invested.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
Huh.
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation.
Ha!
You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
Okay.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you.
But here it
But I
goes.
assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
This guy is extra evil.
I'm home. Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion.
Huh.
I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's...
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
Oh, Makoto is so good at playing it.
It's none of your
low
concern.
key.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Hopefully you're not saying this shit out loud. She's just in the other room. There's so many things that I like started to say and then I just like, I was like, cause shit started happening. Let's see. Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means, yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. So what? Wait, weren't they already investigating us though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a second, what's this SIU thing anyway? The Special Investigations Unit. An elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I have heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect like in 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Huh, doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now too. Hey, don't scare us like that. It's okay though, they don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine.
Oh, not with that. You don't sound confident whatsoever, Morgana.
Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
Huh, but they do. Kind of. I don't know how much Sei knows, but if Akechi is that guy that I'm saying, he definitely knows a lot. Some real convenient timing for the prosecution, though. Thieves Den. We have not been in the Thieves Den since the first time I went in there. I think find the true culprit. Elude the investigation team. Okay. Can I go outside? If the investigation team notices you, we're finished. You don't want to walk around at night, so there's nothing I can really do. That's... Alright, let's play some games then.
Oh!
Let's do Train of Life. Let's see, how could this possibly get worse? Are we gonna have to get like a 9, 10, or 11, or 12? No?
Okay.
If, I mean, the same kind of thing plays out here. Next up is the intermediate course. Awesome, we're off to a good start, and we have a good amount of money, too. The intermediate course, it looks pretty simple.
Oh!
Wait, there's something rising up from the ground. Is that a gate? No! Oh, wait, what? There's no where it says no. We can't get through. Snap, snap, snap. I'm the alligator who watches over this gate, hence why they call me Alligator. Give me a number to open the gate. Snap, I'll give you 3 chances. Snap. Another one of these weirdos, just our luck. So the numbers that open this lock are 3, 5, 7, and 9. Snap. Roll 2 dice and make sure they add up to one of these numbers. What was it? 3, 5, 7, 9? I'll give you 3 chances. Snap. So all depends on your luck. I think you can do it. First roll. Okay. Of course, now we get a 12. That's not one of my numbers. 7. We'll take it. Oh, you rolled a 7. You're impressive. Snap. I'll let you through. Snap. Oh, the gate's opening. All right, let's head to the goal.
Hey!
That little like 8-bit like victory sound is kind of good. We made it to the finish line in first place. What a battle. My paws are all sweaty. Arms spaghetti. Only 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's starting to get late. Yeah, let's go to bed. Let's see how this continues to develop. They must 29%? Jeez.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet? The government and the police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. A mysterious group of murderers and inept government. What's the world coming to these days? Everyone's talking trash about us. Which is why, kind of depending on people knowing and liking us is kind of stupid. As, you know, the police are here again? How many times has it been now? Our school's gotten famous for all the wrong reasons. They revoked the her honor status? This school is so messed up. I wonder if the culprit really is from our school. They revoked her honor status? What is this, fucking cheeseman time?
You were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that.
Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a Phantom Thief at our school.
There's like 5, so... Well, 4, no? No, actually 5 now with Haru.
Okay, quiet down.
Listen up. The police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really, on a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? With all this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise. Somebody's food just behind me? Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all of the students here. Seriously? The police are at Shujin. They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of the class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. They've got to be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say much. They'll see through any lies you might try telling. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. This is kind of exciting. Okay, here we go.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and... You two will go together. Huh?
Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside.
Unless they already suspect us.
That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
That's sus.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
Okay.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
I'm nervous. Why, dude?
Yes. You're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look.
Hot-blooded.
You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right?
Oh, this is the nice detective? That's
Sorry
the
to
bad
take your
detective.
time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
I hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material.
Huh.
Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
Wait, the fact that they know I hang out with Yusuke and Haru is kind of strange, though.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questions.
Oh, no.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
Same!
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either. Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Yeah, he was.
Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
Huh.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. Now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
Huh.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
True.
We were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you. No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
Yeah.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Huh.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion.
True.
Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Yeah.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff.
True.
No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Okay.
Of course.
This is bad. Someone totally framed us. I can't even go outside. Still, I mean, I'm trying, but I already know they're gonna be like, "You're getting investigated. Don't go outside."
Hey.
Yeah. So I guess all we can really do is play games. We could make coffee. Let me get my kindness up a little bit. Oh, I don't have a DVD. Okay, good.
Oh.
You've been. Let's see if we can play. Finish Train of Life. Oh, this is gonna ask us for a very specific number, I believe. Let's start up the Train of Life. The advanced course is the only one left. Let's go for gold. Our opponents are extra tough since it's the last level, but I think things are going well for now. We'll probably end up in first place at this rate. Shoot, a hole opened up in the ground and swallowed our piece. Wait, is that some kind of gun? The name's Artie. Artie Lurie, the freewheeling cannon. If you don't give me a number I like, I'm gonna blast you all the way back to the beginning. The train of oddballs just keep on rolling. I'm all for multiples of 4. That means you can get either 4, 8, or 12. Basically, if the sum of the 2 dice you roll is a multiple of 4, you win. Naturally, you'll have 4 shots at it. Now, if you win, let's see, I'll blast you off to the finish line. Wait, so we get all the way to the goal if we roll the right number. Okay, let's do this. We get 4 tries. This is it. Alright. Luck of a dog, I summon you. Almost, 11. That's my lucky number, actually, so... Phew! 6, not bad, but not what we need. We'll get it here. That's 8, right? Way to go! As promised, I'll shoot you on over to the finish line. Whoa, all the way to the end is in an instant. Hey, we wrapped it up. Can we get the level up on the kindness, though? We made it to the finish line in first place. What about them? My paws are all sweaty. Well, it seems like you learned how to keep your heart open even in the face of brutally unfair requests. Only 2 again, huh? Okay. We cleared all the stages in the Train of Life now. Alright, let's enjoy this ending. This manual says if you send in the password you see after the ending, you get a prize. This is a promotion from years ago, though. Probably no point in doing it now, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to write it down anyway. Maybe some antique game stores. Yeah. Railroad. Yeah. Starting to get late. Yeah, let's do this. It seems we don't really have any...
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned.
Okay.
Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Damn, 25%. That was traumatizing. Hurry and arrest them. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. Wait, are we even in this bus? We're not, are we? Probably some idiots with a misguided... Oh, sorry, it was on auto. Look, can't they just arrest those guys already? Special investigation is on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why did school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news. Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a number in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. One cent. Is it Sudoku? Yeah.
Do you know this one?
Now, tell me the total count of each column. Okay, math time. Let's see if I can actually do this. So 4 plus 9 is 13, and 7 plus 6 is also 13, so... Then 4 plus 8 equals 12. So then, this number cannot be 1 because if every column is the same thing. This is already 13, so this could be 1, making this 14, making that 14, and if we wanted to make this 14, we would need another 4? 4, 12, 2. A 2 here, and if we wanted this to be 14, we would need, so if that one is 2 plus 7, that would be 9, minus 14, that would need to be a 5. And then the last number we have is a 3. 8 plus 6 plus 3. That doesn't really make sense. It would be 17. But let's see what options we have. 15?
This is it.
Correct.
I mean, listen, my methods are questionable, but we got to the answer. It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. Wait, I had it wrong though. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. Oh. I got the... No, I didn't actually. I had 1 here, I had 2 here, I had the 5 there though. I don't know. The good thing is I got it. Okay, yeah.
Nice going.
You're really smart to answer a question like that. Sure, you always say the same thing. If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. Another class, huh? So what do we have? What do we got to do as the school festival's exit committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Oh right, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. That's so damn boring. Don't be like that. And so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up, so did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll arouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. Yeah. Yeah, and if he's caught like hanging out around us with the fact that he's related somewhat to Madarame, it would look more suspicious, I think. At least if all of us go to the same school, it doesn't look as suspicious.
Time to be doing crap like this.
Brother, you have no real way to resolve this situation, so what do you mean you don't have time? You don't have a path to the solution yet, so you have all the time in the world, technically.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Nope.
Goro Akechi.
Oh.
This one too.
Oh,
Akechi.
No.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Uh-oh.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Yeah, let me tell him. Take this seriously.
We're gathering information too. You know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes.
Oh.
And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results.
Akechi.
First place is Goro Akechi.
Yeah. I can ring him up, don't worry.
Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
For real. Not only that, I think, Ryuji, he's kinda like the worst person for something like this. I don't know. I like Ryuji to a certain degree, but the more time that passes, the more interactions we kinda have with him, we get like incredibly nuanced characters like Yusuke, we get Haru, we get Makoto, Futaba. When you go back and think about Ryuji and his place here, he's kinda like the weakest link in many ways, to be honest with you. I think, from the beginning I've mentioned this, but having Akechi kind of being, like, on our side is not the worst thing in the world. He was against us, whatever, but, when Sei was trying to talk to him about the potential of linking up the Phantom Thieves with the, mental shutdowns, he was like, I don't think that's probable that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. I think he has a good idea that we are the Phantom Thieves, and because he saw us going to the metaverse, he probably is aware that we're not the ones responsible for it. Even the fact that maybe he's the masked guy, he knows that we are not responsible for it, so, and he has this, like, sense of, like, loyalty to his values, so I don't know. I'm excited if he does come here,
Seriously?
to be honest.
Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
Kinda, yeah.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
No.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
Yeah.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves.
Don't worry.
I'd like a little more time to think about
I got
who to
this.
ask.
That's my friend. Kinda.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Nope. Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation.
Yeah.
I hope she finds something.
Evening again. Uh-oh, he's on the TV.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Let's see.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just.
Okay.
However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
My God!
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
What a weird stance to take.
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty.
Yep.
There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
Oh, he didn't really change, to be honest. Is he texting me? Oh my God, dude. I was like, what the hell? I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously, even you're having trouble with this? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It's said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can for now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid.
Oh, I'm showing off for like, what?
By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you?
No, sir.
I heard the police showed up at your school.
It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved.
I mean, it is, but, you know.
Well, fine.
Who texted me? Akechi? Let's go. What are you doing right now? I finally found some free time. I'm in Kichijoji right now. If you feel inclined, we can meet up for a chat for a while. Let's go. I feel like whenever he hits us up like that, oh.
Hi.
Hey, Juan-kun. Good evening.
Hey.
I have some time before the shoot. If you're not busy, do you want to hang out? Aw, man.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's hang out with him.
Thank you.
I don't think we're going to get much out of him right now because... yeah, it's just going to be one of these. Looks to be enjoying himself. It seems he made a discovery through our discussion. Yeah, I don't have a persona that is the justice variety, so I can't really speed up his evolution. I guess we could go to the Velvet Room and try to get one, right? What does that detective think he's doing? He's just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. I'm curious. It seems like he knows something. It does. I bet he found out some really juicy secret. It's a Sunday. Let's see. Let me actually try to go get a justice persona just to level him up a little bit quicker.
Makoto,
I feel like I hung out with him like 3 times.
Anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me.
Oh.
It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival.
It has to be
I'm
Akechi.
considering asking Akechi-kun.
Yeah.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
Didn't you guys see the broadcast
I
yesterday?
understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Ah.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday?
I was about to say.
One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me.
There is more to this.
Huh.
I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
The only odds we have.
And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate.
Yep.
What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
I mean, I guess, but...
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Yeah, true.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Yeah, we know, dude. You've been talking ever since the
Now's
beginning.
no time to be petty.
Thank you, An.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
Yeah.
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Huh.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
Well, that's not really media.
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
And it's the evening already. Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Could that be him? No shot, right? Shop's open. Shall we do a test? Okay, let me go, if I can, let me go to the Velvet Room. I kinda wanna get,
What are you gonna do now?
the place? Oh, I forgot about this. Where one offers up faith and words of devotion. Every day, lost sheep flock there to pray. There are even cases where individuals will confess to crimes. Confessing one's crimes due to the fear of divine punishment. This has a familiar ring to our own inmates' investigation. Confessing one's crimes due to a fear of divine punishment. This has a familiar ring to our own inmates' rehabilitation. Confessing one's crimes due to fear of divine punishment. Hold. Now, we've always talked about how Justine and Caroline here have this sort of like alien-like presence. Maybe not alien, but the specifically divine punishment. Okay, because, okay, I mean, if you think about it, you think about the metaverse. All of these people who have distorted desires are able to conjure their own palaces because of how twisted their desires are, right? Like all the other people, they have a collective consciousness, which is mementos, right? But particular individuals can have palaces because their particular mental states are very distorted, right? Is Igor the ruler of all this shit? And if he is, because like the way that they conduct themselves, they're like, oh, he seems to know everything that's gonna happen. He could be like the god of the metaverse, is that right? And up until this point, I haven't really thought about it like that, but it has a familiar ring to our own inmates' rehabilitation. I mean, not really, but now that you mention it like that, it kind of makes me believe that it does. Interesting. Okay, I mean, maybe I'm pulling at straws here, but let's see. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort instead. Oh, the church! I was gonna take him to the temple, actually. So it's called a church. Let's witness this so-called faith that humans offer with our own two eyes.
Guide me, inmate.
Is what's her name gonna be there?
Oh.
So this is where one prays to the gods in your world. The peaceful atmosphere here is the antithesis of a prison cell. Is that man standing there one of the gods? He's a priest. Oh, so a servant of the gods. That explains why I don't sense any exceptional abilities in him. What is that over there? A smaller room? I know, it's an Iron Maiden for reforming criminals, right? Holy. Whoever goes inside and fails rehabilitation gets skewered. It's a confession booth. Confession booth? You mean this? Tiny boxes where the crimes are confessed? Is something the matter? Hey you, we're here for the confession booth deal you have going here. Oh, you seek to confess at such a young age. Alright, which of you would like to go first?
What are you saying?
Which of us? Do you intend to split us up and pick us off one by one? Huh, no such luck. We're both going in. I see. You're free to do so, but there really isn't much room inside. Are you attempting some sort of deceptive practice by calling yourself a servant of the gods? That is such a fucking... Dude, imagine you're a fucking priest at a church and this fucking little girl comes through and is like, are you attempting some sort of deceptive practice by calling yourself a servant of the gods? This fucking priest is probably like, are you possessed? Like, what the hell? That's a fucking sentence and a half. You, what? Listen to people's concerns? This isn't a form of rehabilitation? Regardless, such talk is cheap, but pays quite well. We shall undertake this confession and ascertain the truth for ourselves. Then, as for your confessions... Huh, what to confess? It's probably unkind to kick the inmate, but it's part of my duties as warden, so that can't be held against me. Inmate? Warden? This is none of your business. We're speaking to the gods right now. Recently, I've been shifting my more mundane bookkeeping responsibilities onto Caroline.
What?
You what? I knew my workload was feeling larger for some reason, but she made so many mistakes in her work that I regret not doing it myself.
Excuse me?
Of course I'd made mistakes when I nearly have twice the work. How about yourself, Caroline? Don't you have anything you'd like to confess while we're here? Like what? I know you went out and ate Mechi Katsu all by yourself. Did you really think you could escape my notice? I was curious about the lion, like what could humans want so badly that they would stand in place for so long? Megidolao. That's a move that I don't think I've seen yet. Fine, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Confession time is over, we're done here. The priest is probably, like, freaking out, no? Odd as it may be, I actually feel quite refreshed. Were it not for this opportunity, we would have likely kept these matters locked away deep in our hearts. What kind of sins are you guilty of? That's the wrong question. Did you learn to be kinder to others? Kind of feels like the wrong question, too. Have you right your wrongs? That's your job, inmate. Know your place. By the way, why do humans pray to gods? Shouldn't they be spending the time trying to solve their problems themselves? Humans have their limitations. It's a kind of support. Sometimes that's all you can do. Oh, if that isn't the truth. Now, are we really going to get into religious talk? I mean, you know what? This game is really good in the sense that you can have conversations about literally anything. Like, they don't hold back in the way that they talk about anything and everything. And religion is one that I haven't really had the opportunity to talk about. So me myself personally, I'm an atheist, but I also believe religion is very important to a lot of humanity, because for a lot of history we have almost depended on it in order to kind of make sense of the world. And therefore, even though I don't personally believe, I think it's important because for people who are not able to view the world the way that I do, it helps them kind of make sense of it in a way that doesn't work for me, but it allows them to kind of exist without fearing the fact there's nothing in the universe, if that makes any sense. Like, to me, I think that we're inconsequential. We don't really have a reason for existing, and we kind of are just here because of the fact of evolution and shit, you know. That's taking on a path that maybe I shouldn't, but it's ultimately we don't have a reason to exist, but because we are free to really do whatever the fuck we want with the fact that we do exist, we have the responsibility and decision to do whatever the hell we want in this world. And unfortunately, people are not able to really look at it like that and kind of need some kind of guidance in those regards. So it's ultimately, I think, a positive, because imagine those people, again, who can't really think of the world like that, like, say they have nobody to guide them, and therefore, because they don't have anybody to guide them, they can't make choices for themselves in order to what is good and wrong in the world. Imagine those people didn't have those outlets of guidance. The world would be way more terrible, I think. Even if I may not agree with religion, I think it serves a a good thing ultimately in the world, and I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, a majority of people who are religious do kind of have like decent morals. So it's ultimately good, I think. But that's a conversation for another time. I just felt like giving my little 2 cents on the matter because we're kind of like these conversations are kind of brought up here. So sometimes it's a kind of support, yeah. Have you given up on taking care of your own issues? Perhaps you're the one who needs the change of heart. No matter, we've come to learn how these places of worship work firsthand. We'll consider the assignment completed. Here is your reward. Samarikarm. Oh, does that revive multiple people? You know, confessions seem like they'd be rather useful to your rehabilitation. You ought to confess to us every day. Put that out of mind, Caroline. Once we return, you're going to tell me about your experience eating you-know-what. But I've already confessed. Not enough, you haven't.
Let us return.
Take us back now, inmate. I didn't intend to do this, but it was kind of a cute exercise. Usually whenever we hang with the twins, it kind of is. Justin sounds hollow now. You're guilty too, TBH.
Good morning.
Hey! Have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. Huh. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? I'm fine.
Yes.
Well, alright then. Oh, that reminds me, the school's festival is tomorrow. I had no idea that the preparations would take so much work. I underestimated it, but working with everyone to put everything together feels great. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me. She didn't mention the fact that she got her honors student's title revoked, right? I mean, to be fair, they were kind of talking about it in passing, so I don't know how true it is, but you hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't going to make any more appearances, though? Why did he agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I going to miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought, yeah, but for now, we'll just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel. I hope Akechi doesn't kind of single me out here, and kind of, because technically this could be a trap. Oh, Marky.
Yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true, now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes, people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. That kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about
Alright, Juan. Of course. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Could be I did lack of sleep.
It was a bit too hard.
I was meant to do memory bias, but maybe the question was too vague. The answer I'm looking... Yeah. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. Oh my god, is this the first time I'm kind of noticing Mishima over there? Or maybe I haven't had a class with him, I don't know. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Is that the same guy that every semester says the same thing? Oh, wait. That's the real dividing line. My allowance is safe for now. I wonder what score I got. I finished a little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
Well, you should set a good example for your friends. Oh! Oh! For charm? I thought we got knowledge. It is what it is. I kind of want another water. I've been talking kind of fast. That Red Bull did me wonders. Let's do it. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh. That's what you're worried about. I appreciate the concern, but it's fine. I just need to get Akechi to agree with this somehow. Yep. what's the bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances regarding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front.
Welcome home.
What is this angle? I don't think we've ever got this angle before. Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around.
Huh.
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately.
Huh.
We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
Oh, Shido!
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That's the guy I was talking about. Now we have a name for him, Shido. Do you hear the clock? Well, that's almost metaphorical there. That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable.
Okay.
I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me.
Okay.
The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Surely.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Pompous, Jesus
Rampant
Christ.
political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this
and
is
it all
the
just
state of
works
our
out
nation.
in your favor, huh?
We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Surely. Akechi, what do you think? Yep. I feel like I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
It's nothing.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
Okay, dude.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth.
Yeah,
Don't you
you're
think, boss?
so easy-minded.
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Oh, okay. I love how he plays that card every time.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Huh. True nature.
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same man?
Ah.
If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Ooh! Dude, I love the way Akechi talks. If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not too different from theirs. I don't want to say you're a fanboy, I think that's kind of like condescending almost, but they are innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already.
Yeah.
Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer.
Okay.
Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Okay. The kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Okay, that's kind of a weird thing to say to me. Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. Well done. Oh, I should have said I heard. Thank you, the first step is done, at least. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds good. At a time like this, there's a perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around the school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Who texted me? I'm B. Okay. And? Oh, that's what's her name? Who would be in Akihabara? Let's go. Let me actually get, oh, Mishima, okay. Let me actually get, a Justice. And then, I mean, technically we could just take this guy, but I do want, Nigi Mitama back on the team, actually. That guy looks so sick, though. I am power. That is so hard. I shall become one with this mask and protect you with my life as though I were an iron shield. Swift strike, okay. Okay, wait, let's get one of these.
Oh.
Maybe we'll get a rare one. Ah, Dai Soju. It's common. Hey, we kinda just got rid of him, actually. Okay, there are people talking. Let's see what they have to say. They say Big Bang was overtime hell, but for you, I would work night and day. So why don't we go on an overnight trip? I mean, after the hundreds of thousands I've spent on you. I'm sorry, the rental regulations stipulate no overnight stays. That's why I'm asking you personally. I'll pay for it too. You know, if you keep this up too long, my boss might make a post about you on the fan site. That's crazy. Anybody else chatting? I like Chisme. Anybody? Anybody? Doesn't seem like it. Let's see what Mishima is up to here. Wait, what is this? Ketchiali? Okay. Oh. Why am I so mad about it? I can't get the guy I want in this capsule toy vending machine. I want this figurine for Mothman, but he hasn't been showing up. Tell me if you ever get one. I'll trade you a figurine I have for it. Oh, okay. Alright. What are you doing here? Don't worry. I didn't say a word about you guys to the dumb cops. So you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Oh, so I've been researching that actor, and I came across some substantial new information. Are you free to hear what I found? Let me decline for now. Okay, I'm sure you're way too busy to hang out with a guy. Oh my god. That's... Let me see. Yeah, that's gonna be what's her name at the church, no? I think we do it. How much was that? 400? So this is Jimbocho, Oh, you're pretty young. That was accidental coming here, but let's see. You're pretty young compared to most of our customers. Our bookshop caters to experts, so the books here might be a tad difficult for most high schoolers. Well, I'll tell you the easiest books that I've got. Go ahead and take your time with it.
How can I help you?
Zoro's book? Let's buy it. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere else. Is that all you can do here? Wait, it cost me so much to go there, by the way. Let's go back here. Oh, man. That was like $1,000 wasted almost. Alright, let's do it. I'll hear you out. Hang out with him, sure.
Alright.
And from here, we'll go to the diner in Shibuya. So, you know that actor I suggested as your next target? Apparently he's marrying the idol from those rumors. He probably just couldn't live with himself after what he did to her. His reputation did a total 180 after he announced the marriage, though. People used to hate him, but now all everyone wants to talk about is how sweet and manly he is. It almost sounds like you're jealous, Mishima. At any rate, we can't oppose the will of the public. Good thing we decided not to change his heart. Yeah, good thing we decided because you were all in on that shit, dude. Support for the Phantom Thieves would have really dropped if we'd had. I need to make sure our next target is one we can win against. Chill out, dude. What exactly will we win? Proof. Proof that we're the ones doing the right thing. Oh, by the way, I came up with a new plan of attack. If we really want to make you guys famous, we need to do more than just answer promising requests. Right now, there are tons of idiots out there doubting you and trying to influence others to do the same. So, we're gonna purge them. Sounds pretty twisted.
No.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not planning on actually hurting anybody. The truth is, I looked up some of these idiots who are criticizing you and sent them warning messages. You know, something like, if you don't change your wicked ways, you'll be our next target. That's kind of controversial. I'll have you know, it's been working wonders. They totally stopped dissing the P thieves. There are still some people who say they don't believe, but deep down they're just afraid of you guys. Isn't this great? Plus, now all those haters are gone. People are putting a bunch more info in the forum. Post after post after post. It's all please and help me. This is so much fun. Fun? All I did is find my own way to change people's hearts. I'm above the simple stuff like producing and advertising now. I can change the world. I have the strength to do that now. Oh. Do you now? Eh? Akiyama-kun. Yo, Mishima, I haven't seen you since graduation. Haha, we actually saw each other here not that long ago. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Akiyama-kun? What? Are you okay? What do you mean? Does it look like I ain't okay? I don't know, you just seem quiet. Shut your mouth, Zero. I don't got time to be listening to you. Zero. He acts like I'm a total nothing, but he still takes time to try and mess with me. I've changed though, and I'm way better than a loser like him. I even heard he's hanging out with some shady people. They're all scum. I wish we could change their hearts for the good of our society.
Oh.
Wait, that's it. We can change his heart instead of that actor's. Alright, it's decided. Your next target is gonna be Akiyama-kun. Let's see, where's his info? Speaking of targets, are you guys gonna come after me someday too? Are you feeling guilty?
Huh?
You really considering it? Haha, good joke.
See you around.
Anyways, I'm heading home. I'll send you Akiyama-kun's info later. Mishima's trying to push a target on us to advance his own agenda. I should... Oh... Unfortunately, we can't really cut him loose because he knows too much. Oh my god, we're actually like taking this seriously. So he just wants to get revenge on a guy who made fun of him. Didn't he give us some other weird request too? Something about a handsome actor? Is Mishima-kun trying to take advantage of us? Apparently, he has also threatened anyone who dares speak ill of the Phantom Thieves on his forum. Perhaps we should enact a change of heart on Mishima, not this Akiyama fellow.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa, wait up, he ain't that bad.
Yep.
Huh, I guess we could find out what's happening if we manage to find his shadow. I mean, he's already worried that we're gonna change his heart, right? We'll probably be able to track down his shadow and mementos. All things considered, I think our best course of action would be to defeat it and change his heart. Mishima-kun, it feels almost wrong to consider such an option. We can't have him causing problems for us, though. True. Either way, we can decide whether or not to change his heart later. For now, we must meet his shadow. Let's go. Let's do it.
Now,
let's do it.
let's carry
Wait,
out our
it's
plan.
the evening, but we're doing it. Okay. Let's head into Mementos and track down Mishima's shadow. Yeah. Okay. What an unforeseen turn of events. What the fuck? I really want to get to the Akechi shit today. Oh, we're all. Could it be the Phantom Thieves? Ha! So you want to change my heart even after everything I've done for you guys? Me, of all people. If you just shut up and listen to what I told you, the Phantom Thieves would get even more famous. But if you did that, I'd get some of the spotlight too. I wouldn't be just some stupid Zero anymore. There's finally some hope back in my life, so why? Why are you insistent on stopping me? Yo, losers, get out of here. I want to talk to your leader alone. This is all your fault. Before you came along, I knew my role in life. I was supposed to be the guy everyone messed with. I had accepted that I was a zero, embraced it even. But once I figured out you were one of the Phantom Thieves, everything changed. You just had to get close to me.
Damn it.
I mean, seeing a real-life hero do all this amazing stuff made me wish I could be something more. I want to change society too. I want the world to notice me. So if I can just make the Phantom Thieves famous, maybe I'll end up famous too. You're riding our coattails. Would that really satisfy you?
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I don't have any other choice. I don't have any special powers like you guys. Heck, nobody even pays attention to me. In the end, that's why I need you guys. You're the only way I'll be able to make a name for myself. I know it's wrong, but if I can't push my way into the spotlight now, when will I? Anyway, just bring it on already. You're here to fight, aren't you? What? You aren't going to change my heart? Do it yourself.
Hey.
Come on, let's go. I'm sure he learned something if he's spending all this time with us amazing heroes, yeah?
No.
No, I need the Phantom Thieves. I need to be famous. I need to... I don't really know.
The festival seems to be a success.
Did I make the right choice there? Huh.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
To be fair, Akechi will be here, so.
Yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida.
Are those maid outfits?
Bayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
Yep.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival? Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
Sounds like nobody's sure what we're supposed to be doing.
Rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Hey, Ryuji's actually kind of good at that. Ryuji's right, for once.
Hanging out isn't precisely the focus of the school festival. More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day, too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
True.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Yep.
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
She did, yeah.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
True.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
Yep.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
Oh, he hasn't shown up to any.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Okay.
Made takoyaki?
Huh.
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors.
We got a chair from Morgana.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who?
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are
What?
a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
Cheese?
I'm sorry. We're out of cod, bro.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
Jeez, what do you have?
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Wow.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Boshi.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
For real.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
Okay.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap.
That's true.
I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Hell no.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Oh, he's gonna show up right now, isn't he?
Thank you for the wait.
Wait, that's it?
It's fresh made. Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
it's a roulette.
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Yeah, how manly.
Do you want to go for the red one?
No, thank you.
Oh, you sure? All right, then I'll just help myself to it. Not! Oh, everyone's all here.
What do you mean, everyone?
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
Okay.
That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people.
Bro, Ryuji? He's like breathing his weird comments like, that's because you were sloppy. Like, oh my lord, I'm kind of like tense about this. Holy. Is he gonna take the red one?
I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
Okay.
But...
It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Is he not gonna be able to talk tomorrow?
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
A little bit.
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
He woke up with all this confidence and now he's just walking off like that. Can I go after him?
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
Huh.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Yeah.
You're just imagining things.
No. No, he uses specific words.
I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Huh.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
Haru's like the most wholesome of us
What would you
all.
like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
Yeah, true.
I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh?
Wait. Yusuke's missing. Where do you wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Unless... Oh, true! Excuse me. Are you Dr. Takuto Maruki? You are Dr. Takuto, correct? Huh.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Hi.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and Anna first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now, I wish to speak with you as well. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
Wait.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Yusuke, you're kind of being real upfront about this, correct? Now, teach me how you unshackle the human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed, haha. Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Huh, of course, there's no charge. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well, you and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you're Madarame-san's. It's in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I'd say it's less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to the conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me and guide my brush with care. Ah, I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. What an interesting interaction. I didn't expect, really. He talked about doing it, and like, for a moment, I thought maybe...
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth, Akechi's panel. Yeah. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you get seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Yeah. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel, after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We all need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Who is texting me? Could it be Akechi? Photo time! Hey! Photo time. This is when we were at the food stand. Okay. Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I'd imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it's still good. Yeah, I don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us, Anne? Huh? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of Juan's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Okay. Interesting, I'll use that for the thumbnail, but let me save actually, because we did reach the 80-hour mark, I'm pretty sure. That's crazy. 80 hours, 15 minutes. I don't know if I've ever spent that much time on a game, but I have no complaints. I am so fucking deeply invested into this game, how the story continues. We are reaching an unfortunate end game after 80 hours, and oh man. So clearly, Akechi knows a lot about what's going on. The way that he's chosen to kind of play his cards have been interesting, because when he was on the TV, he said that even though we are not innocent, I don't think he doesn't think it's fair for us to get the blame for Okumura's death. It seems hasty. He used very particular words. Then when he saw us all there, he said, oh, everyone's here. So it's kind of clear to me that he is aware that we are the Phantom Thieves, and because I have kind of made a decent relationship with him, he kind of probably doesn't want to turn us in. I'm pretty sure he has all the info he needs, because he did see us kind of go into the metaverse. And man, I come back to the theory that he's the shady character. Maybe he like kind of regrets being that character, but because he is associated with police, there are certain like contractual obligations that he kind of has to go through with. Maybe that is why, because he okay. So let's go on the string of thoughts that he is the masked individual in the metaverse, right? If we go based on that, he was dragged into the metaverse the moment we first entered Okumura's palace. He noticed all of us going in there. He didn't say this to anybody from the knowledge that we have. So he's managed to keep that a secret. He has been able to listen to Morgana speaking since the first time he was introduced. So all of these things kind of made me believe he's that guy. But maybe because he saw how cruel those methods are in changing or in causing a mental shutdown in Okumura, and the way like the fucking like black liquid came out of his face and shit like that. Maybe that caused him to think, shit, maybe I'm here criticizing the Phantom Thieves, but what I'm doing is even worse. I don't know, but oh, the next part is gonna be drama, because based on the way, again, like Akechi has chosen to kind of present himself so far in the recent times, I want to believe that he's not going to do anything crazy. He's not going to like expose us or set us up in that moment. I don't think it would be like to his best interest, I want to say, but I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there for now. I'll be thinking of all this shit like while I'm at work and everything tomorrow, but for the time being, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.